there are certain racial groups that are like excluded from it. They say they have the right to vote, but they don't like educate them on how to vote. So they're so confused on how to vote or even how to be able to vote.
My name is Kieran, and I think there's a big distinction between, on paper, what all citizens have the right to do, which is vote in this country, over 18, and between that and opportunity. And there's a multitude of factors that play into that. One is education, and another one is where you are and your access to voting booths, and those are just two of the many different things, like the fact that voting is not a national holiday, and people who work can't really find as much. It's not easier for them to find the time to go and vote. So for those reasons and many more, I think voting in this country is not, the opportunity to vote in this country is not equal to all.
Okay. Can we get someone from this side?
Well, like concerning the actual, oh, sorry, my name's Frank. Like concerning the actual opportunity to vote, regardless of like, you know, your ability to get it, like an educated, your ability to, you know, vote with, you know, your conscience and vote, you know, based on the information you have. I think that's like something we can all agree is like something that's not really spread out equally. But I think that there is really a genuine equality of opportunity for everyone in this country to vote. There isn't really, I don't think, when you think about this, like, is there really anything inhibiting anyone in this country from vote, like a major obstacle? And I know a lot of you can point out stuff like, oh, you know, you have to have voter ID or this kind of registration. Again, this is like really up to your own belief, but I'm personally of the belief that those mechanisms don't prevent you from voting. Those are simply mechanisms that, you know, strengthen the integrity of voting, of the voting systems in our country, and that prevent, you know, issues like, you know, voter fraud and such issues. And again, there's controversy surrounding those, but I just think that, you know, with the actual ability for people to vote, I don't think there's anything inhibiting that. I think, you know, you can mail in your vote, the ability to register to vote. I know a lot of states are getting, you know, the ability to register online. I just think that the ability to actually vote, like regardless of whether you're able to make an educated vote, you know, how, you know, in those circumstances, I think yes, everyone in this country does have an equal opportunity to vote.
Okay, so like hearing like both sides, like do any of you guys like now agree or do you disagree or just stay where you are? Do you agree, like move to that side? If you disagree, move to this side.
When you say citizens, like people who actually were born here in this country, or like people who just like.
I mean, you can be a citizen and not be born in America. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like regarding that, I really don't think that, like for example, like immigrants who come from different countries, like I heard that they're not able to vote because they weren't like born here.
As long as you're a U.S. citizen, you have the right to vote.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like immigrants can't.
I mean,
If you're illegal, if you're a legal immigrant, you can.
Undocumented.
Yeah.
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 because the requirement to vote, like, for starters, is you have to be U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
So you can be an immigrant, but also gain your U.S. citizenship and be able to vote. If you don't have that, you can't vote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking
Yeah. Is that clear? To answer your
I
question?
think
Yeah.
you're saying it in a form of a question, but what you're trying to bring up as an issue is that actually there is people who are
Yeah.
live in this country who
Mhm.
don't have a right to vote,
Yeah.
and this particular community is undocumented.
Mhm.
But there's also some folks that's been shared in that side. Like there's some communities that don't have access to vote. Is what I'm hearing from this side. Next statement.